How is it going today? Lloyd, let's get on this. Dwayne, what Dwayne Jazz today we have for you? Jake Paul goes off on Ricegum and Clout Gang. Okay. All right, you guys been
blowing us up to react to this. But there were two videos pertaining to this, because the first one I guess was Ricegum reacting to Jake Paul's new house, and we had to watch that. We didn't watch that like to make a reaction video. We just watched it on our own to get some
context.
Get some context on what happened, because y'all was just like, watch Jake Paul's rant, and we're like, what is it about? So that's why we had to do that. But
now we're about to see that. So
now we're about to see what that's about.
If you guys have any reaction requests, please follow us on all our social medias in the link in the description below, and don't forget to
subscribe.
Let's dive on in.
So I get home from Los Angeles, and I'm doing my thing, whatever, and someone asked me. They asked me if I have seen Brian Lee's new video. And if you guys don't know who Brian Lee is, a lot of you guys know him by his alias name of Ricegum. His name is Brian, and that's how I'm going to address him. They were like, yo, have you seen Brian?
Okay, well, just say
and I was like, no, like, what's it about? Like, what's going down? I don't know. And they tell me that it's a video about them reacting to our new Team 10 house.
Any house with an elevator just makes the house
we saw that video.
Cool. The thing is though, their house is only 2 floors, right? And like, take the stair. Our house has 8 floors, so sometimes going up and down is like kind of hard, so we need an elevator. Y'all got 2 floors.
Not have 8 floors.
And basically just like talking smack on everything the whole entire time. And that's totally fine. But then they proceeded to tell me that within the video, he was making fun of suicide, of people committing suicide.
And then a rope hanging down with like the swirling thing. And, like,
I remember that part.
Just right around there somewhere.
And then he was making fun of Nick Crompton and Tessa Brooks and body shaming them and calling them fat.
That's not an elevator. Like, I'm telling you, if Tessa and Nick Crompton hopped in that, it would break. I mean, it's just over capacity.
And so I watched the video. I was just like, I was blown away. Everyone has seen
I know he's body shaming
recently that Brian is a terrible, terrible person. He is a scumbag. His mom, iDubbbz, made a video about him, basically dissecting everything that this scumbag, this terrible human being has ever done. Dude, you are a terrible, terrible, terrible human being. iDubbbz then proceeds in the rest of that video to expose him more and more and more and more. We don't even have to get into all of that because it doesn't involve me. Brian's most recent video has extremely touched me and hurt me in many different ways. He could say whatever he wants about me. I don't respond to hate. I don't care about the hate. People can hate on me all they want. I make fun of myself. I made a whole entire diss track on myself. That's great. Like, I'm not going to like,
we made diss tracks with each other.
On me. But when you start to talk about things and people that I care about, that are my family, in a demeaning way, and you don't stop, and he never stops.
Talk about
every week, every video he posts is something new, involving my family members, involving me, involving talking about subjects in a terrible way. The one example is like the rape thing. Like, how can you support? How can you even make fun of that as a human being? And you guys know me. I never respond to the hate. Like, I have more than enough hate to respond to, and I never respond to it because that's not the way to handle things. People shouldn't be like beefing over the internet and like going back and forth and back and forth. This isn't about the hate. This isn't about the beef. This is about
Jake,
this kid Brian Lee, who has this platform where he promotes negativity and things to his fans that should not be allowed to be made fun of or talked about in that type of way. And so for me, it's about stopping that. So I start to watch the video. The first thing I notice is that Brian has my post notifications turned on his YouTube channel. So Brian, thank you so much for being a Jake Pauler.
Team 10 has a new house?
But they start to make fun of the Team 10 house, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I proceed to watch.
I mean, people subscribe to their competition
I'm
or like their enemy.
Starts to make fun of suicide. And by implying that I should kill myself or people in the Team 10 house should kill themselves.
And then a rope hanging down with like the swirly thing and like a chair underneath, just right around there somewhere. What do you think?
I think you should put like vanity to do your makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could be really useful.
There you go.
Whether he's joking or not, he needs to be called out for these actions. This is unacceptable. Hundreds of thousands of families are affected by suicide every single year. It's not something to joke about,
I mean, this is
or even to encourage anyone to do. And the reason why this is so dear to me is because, if you remember, less than like 4 days ago, I made a whole entire vlog about this bracelet that I'm wearing, about this girl who took her own life and whose family is completely affected by it, and that the little sister can't cope with it and has to go to a hospital just to be able to live her life. And she's a Jake Pauler, and my videos inspire her. And so the fact that Brian is sitting there making fun of it when there's people like that suffering, I just don't get why or how people can support this kid. So I fast forward through the video, and I'm gonna address some more points from the video, but the next thing that like really truly bothered me, and is why I'm making this video, is he talks about how Nick and Tessa are fat, and he's body shaming them.
No,
he says that if they got into their
all.
elevator, that the elevator would break. And this isn't the first time that he is body shaming Nick or Tessa. He continually talks about this.
Tessa's not even
Tessa's not fat at all. I don't. She's not, bro.
If anything, she's like my size.
Less, I think, way less.
He's a wrecking ball of negativity.
I don't understand that when he's talking about Tessa.
When he is going to actually offend or deeply hurt a kid by bullying them. You consistently make fun of girls and their bodies. You're making fun of something that could be out of someone's control. There are so many people out there who feel comfortable in their own bodies. It doesn't matter how big they are. And everyone should feel comfortable in their own bodies, and everyone can look however the they want. And for you to make fun of somebody for their attributes that they might not be able to control is up, and you need to be stopped. Tessa is one of the most beautiful girls that I have ever seen. You can't sit there and body shame her. Like, who are you? Women should feel so comfortable in their own body,
getting angry.
and they should be able to post wearing whatever they want, or be whoever they want, or eat as much as they want. And for you to put her in that corner and to talk to her like that is messed up. And that's why these two types of things, like where you're bullying people and making fun of suicide, and you're doing it so nonchalantly, who the are you, dude? You're setting a terrible example for every kid who watches your videos. And if you are a Brian Lee supporter, like, I feel sorry for you. There is more to the world out there than bringing people down and watching them get hurt by it. If that's the kind of comedy that you have to resort to, and that's the type of videos that you always have to make up about, then in my eyes, once again, you are a piece of and Brian Lee supporters, there is more to the world.
He's getting angry. I had never seen him this angry.
And he does
Bro,
not
that was a different
stop.
type
He continues to do this on a case-by-case basis. There is more to the world.
Yours was like 30 minutes or something.
To literally join a positive YouTuber and
you
change your mindset on life. Positivity makes
the
world better. That's what I preach on a day-to-day basis. I'm not saying become a subscriber to me, although we are the strongest flipping team on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. What I'm saying is you guys need to change your mindset, or you're gonna live your life just being filled with hatred. And the Jake Paulers know this. I know a ton of Jake Paulers, and I hate to be showing this side of me, and I hate to be responding to stuff like this, but Jake Paulers, we need to stand up against this. All of us are positive. We smile. We work hard every single day. We create our own original content. We're changing the world for the better. The Jake Paulers and I together have raised over $250,000 for charity. That's the type of stuff that Brian should be using his platform for. But instead, he uses it just to talk and bring other people down. And guys, on a side note, all the proceeds of this video are going to go to the AFSP, which is the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So hopefully we can make a difference and combat against these people who think it's okay to make fun of suicide. And if you ever feel alone, or like you're lonely, or like there's no hope for you guys, you can call this number right here and get help. I know you might feel like you're at a low point in your life, but always try to keep on smiling and work hard, and that's really all you can do. And Brian, I know you're watching this, so stop hiding behind your little computer and make a change. Be positive. Change your fan base. You're a talented kid. I've met you before. You can make a change.
Aren't they the same age?
But stop being
or he's younger?
And Jake Paulers, I apologize ahead of time because I never respond to hate. Because Brian is my son. I am his daddy and iDubbbz is his mom. I am beating this dead horse into the grave because this kid needs to be stopped unless he wants to make a change. I'm all for people making mistakes and becoming a better person. Nobody is perfect, but this kid has not changed. So Brian, you can hate on me all you want. Talk about my house, whatever you want to say. But in your video, you started comparing us. You started saying that, oh, our house is this, your house is that.
Don't
ever compare me to your sorry ass. I bought
he
this
didn't bleep that
house
out.
with my own damn money. You're paying rent for one room within that house. You don't even have enough money to buy a house in California. But going back to my point earlier, that wasn't the Team 10 house because you can't do anything there besides make content in your room. My backyard has a backyard. And once again, you're renting it. Hold on, let me keep going. You made a video about your AdSense earnings. Let's check it out.
So last month I made a roughly $60,000.
That was a while ago.
That was a while ago. That was a while ago when we first started.
If I make $60,000 in one day, I come here to my bed and I cry myself to sleep as a failure. $60,000 for me is a bad day. And I know your merch sales aren't. If you are wearing his merch, that means you support all of this negativity and all that bad stuff, which makes you not cool in my books. I do not stand for that. Furthermore, my page has 3 billion views.
This turn.
I've been doing this for 1 year. You've been a YouTuber for since I can remember. Oh, but wait, hold on. If we add up all the videos that you've ever made about me, it equals 200 million of your views, which means 20% of your channel is because of me. Your biggest video is because of me. I am your dad. Speaking of 20%, if you want to sign to Team 10 so you can become relevant again, I'll be glad. I know you want to join Team 10.
What is up with this relevant and irrelevant?
Bruh,
there's a lot of work to do. And while we're on the topic of Team 10, it's crazy how you guys want to copy us and create your little Clout Gang, when I have made everyone that is in Clout Gang. I am the owner of Clout Gang. I am the CEO of Clout Gang.
That's what I'm saying.
All the clout to Clout Gang. And if you look at it, I think Clout Gang actually spells Logang. Because why not throw Logan into the mix? Logan and I are your dads. We gave birth to you. No more iDubbbz. It's Logan and I. Call us daddy from now on. Please, whenever you address me. Wait, how much time do we have? Yeah, I'm gonna keep on going. Brian, you don't have a car. Well, I'm out here in California riding around in cars that spit flames. All of the Lambos that you flex with are rented. And anybody else that is watching this besides Brian, guys, I'm not trying to brag. I don't need to brag. People see the stuff that I have. If he wants to play the compare game, like I said, I'm going to put the nail in the coffin because this kid needs to shut the up. And again, to anyone watching, this is not how you handle situations. This is a once in a lifetime rare occasion that you will see from Jake Paul. We are in 2 completely different leagues. Brian is a YouTuber. I am an actor, a businessman, a CEO who happens to vlog my life on a day-to-day basis. I run a multi-million-dollar company. I'm a Disney Channel star. I've done Fox movies, YouTube Red movies. I have my own YouTube Red show. This kid wakes up at noon every day and can barely put out a video. And Brian, I know this is the reaction.
He don't be posting.
You're so happy right now. Call your mom and tell her that it's your big day. Tell her to break out the nicest outfit that she has and that you're taking her to dinner because this will make you the most relevant that you've ever been. So congratulations. It's your big day. Go and celebrate. I am your dad and treat me as such. I know you're sitting in your room right now and you're starting to do math and you're going, hey, wait, today I can buy another Supreme sweatshirt because Jake made a video about me. Wow, now I have videos for 5 more days. And Brian, this is between you and I. We don't need to involve anybody else. So tell your friend Chantel to leave herself out of these reaction videos or whenever you talk about your dad like this.
I think you should put like vanity to do your makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could be really useful.
There you go, yeah.
Because Chantel, you should retire. The biggest moment of your career was when you dated Justin Bieber. You're irrelevant now. You walk around to all of these famous Hollywood people's camps and you try to hang out with them just to get famous, which is why you are now with Brian in his room reacting to a video that has nothing to do with you. And the Mercedes that you drive around in, your dad bought it for you. You don't make any money. I have way too much information on anybody and everybody in this YouTube space. And I stay silent because this is not what YouTube's about. I am all about being positive and I hate doing this.
Release it, Jake. I want the tea.
It's like release the receipt.
That's when you up. And guys, you know I avoid stuff like this all the time.
Ooh, we got some trouble. Finish the year off, right?
Never talk about these scumbags again. And if you are a Brian fan, it is not too late to become a Jake Pauler, to switch to the good side, to change your life around for the better, and to make a positive impact. But enough with the nonsense, and I'm sorry for wasting anybody's time that did not want to hear that.
Oh, that's how it ends?
That's how they ended it, I guess.
Oh, here we go with the relevancy and
the irrelevancy.
Like,
I'm pretty sure
what determines that? Like, I don't understand.
What's pissing me off is that when you first started something,
you do it because
you love it. You love it.
Not
you need to come. I swear to God, like these YouTube, like oh my God,
I think that's what's irritating me and Dwayne, because when we first got on here, we weren't even monetized. First of all, we weren't even monetized at all. So we were just literally doing 5 videos every single day just because we liked to do it. And we still do it now.
We love to do gaming. We're switching.
Some days.
I know, because it's been my birthday, and we've been chilling and relaxing, enjoying our life, because we was pushing. When we first started, we was pushing out a whole bunch of stuff. We was doing a whole bunch of stuff. And we still be doing like live.
But it's
not only like a few weeks ago.
We like it, and we're not doing things because it'll get views
or it'll get some money,
or trying to get money or anything like that.
See, that's what pissed me off, because he talked about if he made 60,000 in one day.
Yeah, he's like, that's a bad day. I was like, what do you mean it's a bad day? Shouldn't you be doing this just because it's something that you like to do and not trying to? But whatever. I guess everybody's motives is different, and I want us to just like put out there that we are not either on Jake Paul's side or Ricegum's side. We are just giving our opinion.
Like, how it's a basketball game, we're the commentators.
Yeah, because I always see that in the comments, like, which side are you guys on? Like, iDubbbz or Ricegum? I'm like, I'm on neither.
We're commentators. We're like ESPN. We're just watching. I'm not with the Lakers. I'm not with the Warriors. I'm not.
Like,
I
like watching basketball, but I don't have a specific team that I like.
I'm just here to commentate.
Now,
I like watching
now football, I do.
Washington Wizards.
I like, yeah.
Yeah, let's get it.
I said football.
Oh, Washington. That's my, Washington Redskins.
Thank you. I said football. You're saying, Wizards.
My Wizards is killing it right now. My Wizards is like 2-0. So I'm like, but anyway.
I would say
that really irritated me. When he said he makes 60, if he makes 60,000 in one day, that is a bad day. There is a lot of people that don't make $60,000 in one day.
Don't even make that much. They would dream of making that much. Doing what they like.
And he's just like spitting in people's faces. If I made $60,000 in one day, I would have cried myself. What?
That's the thing.
You know how many people that don't make even $100 in a day?
There's a lot of points that he did give that I would agree with. It's not okay to joke about suicide. Definitely wasn't. Because when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's bad. Yeah. It's not good to fat shame, because I was fat myself.
I'm fat now. I got a big tummy.
No, you're not. I was fat before myself. I lost weight, and now I'm here today. But yeah, it's not like, because I definitely went through that, like being called fat and everything like that. So that wasn't a fun.
But it wasn't like,
you can't do that. And then
you gotta realize it's a joke too, though. But he can't be like, it's not like he was like, but he's like. I don't know, man. He knows it's a joke.
I would say that like Ricegum shouldn't be talking about Tessa like that, because I think that I look at her and I'm like, I think she's like about my size. So I'm like, I don't think that she's fat at all. Yeah. But I would say you can't say that we can't be about negativity and doing things like that, but then you go around and then turn it around and say, I got this, I got that. I know. And you're like, it's like you're like, I know that you're saying like because he compared and you compared too, but it doesn't make it good for either of you, because making it look like, okay, I'm better than you because I have this and you're not because you have that. Like,
at the end of the day,
like anything that any of y'all have, people will be happy to have it. So if you like bragging about it and say like, it's like the battle of like the rich kids. Like, I got this and you got this. I got 8 floors, you got 2. I have a real elevator, you have a dingy one. I have this, I have that. It's like, shouldn't it be because you like doing YouTube, not because of the stuff that you have? And then it's saying, oh yeah, join us because we're the good side and don't be on that side because it's the bad side. It's like, and then turn around and say, I don't do YouTube beef. And it's like, you're doing it now by just
acknowledging it, period.
Like, I would just say, like,
maybe it's like some master coordinated, coordinated stuff they're doing so they can push out some more videos, because both of them pretend like beef. YouTube drama and YouTube gets views.
Yeah, it's not just them.
Period. Not just them too.
Everybody on YouTube.
Anyone that does beef gets a dramatic boost in views because it's beef. It's drama. Everybody likes drama. I like drama. I like to
You love drama. I don't care. I do not care.
I love it.
He cares more about drama more than I do. I could personally care a lot.
I like rapping. And I like
you're more like a battle rapper. So like anytime some drama happens, you like, ooh, do it and stuff like that. Not me. I'm chill. Like, I'm just like, I don't really care that much. I just care about like us making the videos that we like and pushing them out, and that's all I care about. So that, like, whenever drama happens, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I don't. Like, at first when y'all asked us to react to this, you guys said they were beefing over a house. And I was like, what? I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Now, he does have a point where he says your house is rented. And he bought a house.
That's true, but look, at least you have a roof above your head.
There's some people homeless. I'm like, y'all tripping.
We were going house to house. We weren't homeless, but we were just going like, house to house, going to my house, my parents' house, and going over to your friend's house to record.
Yeah, I didn't even live in my parents' house. I lived in my friend's house.
Yeah, because you left.
I was surfing. We deserve a mansion for what we went through. I'm serious. That's my expectation.
I'm good with a regular house.
I want a mansion because the way we were surfing couches, I didn't even sleep on a bed. I slept on couches and I slept on like a cottage.
Why you keep calling it a cottage?
Not a cottage. What is it? What is it called? A cot with 4 wheels on it. And I was doing that and grinding and going to work. So I'm saying for YouTube, for these guys to say that, oh, I'll be crying to make $60,000 in one day. You know how many people would love to get that type of money?
That's the thing that like is really like getting me for like both sides.
So let's say even if it's a month, okay, 60,000 times what? 12? What's that?
That's like what? 7,200,000.
That's almost $1 million.
Wait, $720,000. I said that wrong.
Right. I understand what you're saying. That's almost $1 million though. You know how many people would like to have $1 million, even $100,000 a year? These guys. It's just I don't understand it. These guys. The thing is that you don't get like people get on YouTube to do what they love, and obviously you can tell they don't love it anymore. They love the money. Yeah, they love the money that comes with it.
People that like really do YouTube just because they like it and they don't really care about how much they're getting. That's my thing with both of the sides. It's like I feel like neither side is doing things just because they like to do it. Because now they're throwing out numbers. Because I don't really watch Jake Paul's videos, honestly, I don't. Yeah. But he was just saying what he has in this video and saying, I have this, I drive this car, you don't have that and everything. And it's kind of like, is that your motivation for this?
Warren Buffett, the richest man, $1 billion, still drives an old car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard in the NBA plays for the Spurs drives a 1987 Ford. Mm-hmm. You realize once you start getting a lot of money that it don't mean anything.
I just want all this YouTube beef to just be gone.
I want it to be. I want the tea. I want to.
Of course you do. Of course you want all the tea and all the drama. But for me personally, I want people to get back to just doing their videos and liking what they're doing.
Loving what they're doing.
Instead of trying to be relevant or irrelevant.
Money's not the root of all evil. The money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. People will sell their souls for the love of money. For money. They will do everything sell a soul. They will do anything for money. And you can just see it. But we're going to stop talking because this has been a long video.
This has been a long video.
Sorry for us, our mini rant, because I
would say, I want to end it on saying, yes, it was bad that Ricegum did joke about fat shaming and suicide, which is not okay. But it's not okay for Jake to also say, I have this stuff. So
and I made you relevant.
And I made you relevant. I'm your daddy.
And then he talking about iDubbbz' his mom. You know he could quickly get a contact from him just saying that stuff right there. iDubbbz could make a content comp on him so quick. I'm like, well, you better be quiet before iDubbbz.
It doesn't look good on either side. Right. So just both of y'all.
He called it Jake Paul Asian. He called the Asian Jake Paul. iDubbbz could quickly make a Jake Paul content comp easily, especially off some stuff like that. But we're gonna end the video here.
It's tomfoolery to stop.
Stop. It's time to stop. All right. Anyway, guys, please comment below. Tell us what you think.
Don't forget to like and share.
That's just more. Deuces.